Be me. Not supposed to be in this neighborhood. Take a wrong turn after work. I'll just cut through here. Street is quiet. Identical apartment blocks. Identical parked cars. The kind of place nothing dramatic ever happens. So, of course something dramatic happens. Hear a slam first. Not a normal door slam. This is a weaponized door slam. The kind that says, I'm leaving and I need reality itself to flinch. Look up. See her. She bursts out like a storm in human form. Except the storm is in a short wool coat, unbuttoned at the top, half buttoned in the middle, and aggressively hiding the fact she did not dress for public, at all. Hair is a mess. She stops on the steps, shoulders squared, chin lifted, breathing through her nose. Then she marches toward a car, should look away. Don't. Because I'm human. Also because it's not. Every day you see a woman wearing only a coat and pure violence. She yanks open the driver's door, throws herself inside. Car rocks from the force. Then she leans out and screams back at the building. You are disgusting! Hear a man's voice from inside. Too calm, too practiced. Babe, it's not what it looks. She detonates. It looked exactly like what it was. I saw her boot on your couch. I actually pause. A boot. On the couch. Either the worst metaphor I've ever heard, or the clearest evidence imaginable. Guy tries again. Can you just... She cuts him off. No, you don't get to just anything. You get to live with your couch boot. Goodbye. She slams the car door so hard the alarm chirps. Car starts. Reverses fast. Tires squeal a little. She drives out. I stand there for half a second. Keys in my hand, staring at the space she used to occupy. Then the door opens again. Here comes the guy. Tall, messy hair, smug, I'm about to do damage control face. Scans the lot like he expects her to still be there. He notices me watching. His expression slides into fake friendly. Hey, he says, shrugging like this is normal. Crazy, right? I don't answer. He scratches the back of his neck. She's dramatic. She'll cool off. I look at him, then the building, then back at him. Dramatic, I repeat. He half smiles. Women, man. I take one step closer. You should go inside, I say. He frowns. Who are you? Someone who isn't impressed, I say. He stares, weighing whether to argue. Then he looks at my face, my build. The fact I'm not smiling. Wise choice made. He scoffs, goes back inside. Door closes. Street goes quiet again. I exhale, get in my own car, drive out. Don't know where she's going. Just know the way she drove means she isn't thinking clearly. And that's how people end up in ditches. Or on the news. 20 minutes later, get proof. Heading toward the edge of town. Spot a car pulled awkwardly near a side road. Asphalt is wet. Shoulder is darker and soft with mud from recent rain. And there she is. Same coat, same furious posture. Now with extra desperation. Her car is angled wrong. Front wheels sunk into the mud. She stands behind it, hands on hips, staring at it like she can bully physics. She kicks the tire once, not gently. Tire does not care. She pulls out her phone, stares at it, then looks around. I slow down automatically. Don't even debate it. Pull over, park, step out. Wind hits my face. She snaps her head toward me, eyes narrow instantly. Defense posture online, chin up, shoulders back, coat pulled tighter. She speaks before I do. Don't raise my hands. Don't what? Don't ask questions, she says. Don't judge. Don't. I was going to ask if you need help, I say. She blinks once, then looks away fast. I don't, she says. I glance at her car, then the mud, then back at her. You do, I say, calm. It's fine. Her eyes flash. I can handle it. I'm sure you can, I say. Eventually, in 3 hours, when the mud is won completely. She stares like she wants to fight. I don't give her a target. I step closer but keep distance. Do you have a tow rope? I ask. She hesitates. A what? Tow rope, I repeat. Strap, chain. She glares. No. I nod once. Okay, I do. Her eyes narrow. Why do you have one? Because I'm a man, I say. She looks personally offended, then mutters. So what? It's okay, I say, but it's better to yell about boots at home. Her head snaps toward me. For a second I think I'm about to get phone to face it, Then she realizes what I said. You heard that? She says, horrified. I was nearby, I say. Sorry. She presses her lips together. Pause, then tight. I hate everything. That checks out, I say. She looks at the mud, then the car, then quieter. Can you help? There it is, the surrender. Just a blunt request that cost her pride. I nod once. Yeah. Go back to my car, grab tow strap, walk to her vehicle, crouch near the front, wind shifts, coat moves slightly, and it becomes extremely obvious she is wearing lingerie under there, concealing magnificent hips and a full D-cup bust. Brain makes a quick silent note. Oh, that explains the coat urgency. Keep eyes on the strap, because whatever is happening, she deserves respect. And an exit route out of the mud, hook strapped to her toe point. Look up. Do you know how to shift into neutral? I ask. She stares. Yes. Good, I say. When I pull, don't slam the gas. Gentle. Let the wheels catch. She nods stiffly, then adds through clenched teeth. If you tell anyone about this, I'll disappear. I look at her. I don't even know your name. She blinks. Right. I smirk slightly. Also, I'm not interested in gossiping about a woman in a coat fighting mud after catching her boyfriend cheating. Her eyes narrow. Don't say it like that. I'm saying it like it is, I say. She groans, covers her face with one hand. This is the worst night of my life. Pause. Keep it calm. Let's fix the mud part first. She drops her hand, looks at me. Something shifts in her expression. Not softness, but relief. Like she found solid ground to stand on. I step back, get into my car, start engine, see her in the mirror, coat clutched tight, hair wild, eyes sharp, still furious at the world, but she's still standing, and that matters. Put car in gear, tighten the toe strap, call out. Ready? She raises a hand, stiff thumbs up. I smile to myself. Ease forward, strap tightens with a low, steady pull, just torque and patience. My kind of problem. In the mirror, she climbs into the driver's seat. Posture of someone who refuses to lose to dirt. Grips the wheel, rolls down window. Okay, she shouts, trying to sound in charge. Wind steals half the word. I roll my window down. Neutral, gentle gas when you feel it move. I know, she snaps. Pull again. Her car shifts half an inch, then stops. Mud holds it like a jealous ex. She yells something that would not pass a technical manual. Pull a little harder. Car rocks, tires spin, mud sprays up in a perfect arc, directly onto her door. Her window is open. Mud goes inside. I watch her freeze in the mirror. Head turns slowly toward the mess, then forward again. She stares into the dark and whispers something that sounds like a prayer. Except it's a threat. Bite the inside of my cheek. Do not laugh. Do not laugh because I respect her suffering. Also because if I laugh, she might walk into the forest and become folklore. Pull again. This time the wheels catch. Car lurches free in a sloppy surge. She pops onto the asphalt. Bounces. Immediately slams the brakes. Strap goes slack. I stop. Get out. Rain mist in the air. My shoes sink into the shoulder. Walk up. Unhook strap. She steps out carefully. Stiff movements of someone who has mud in places mud should never be. Stares at her tires. Then the road. Then me. Coat clutch shut. But she's calmer now. Breathing isn't so sharp. Okay, she says, voice rough. You helped. I nod. That's what happened. She narrows eyes. Don't be smug. I'm not, I say. I'm exhausted. Tiny reaction. Then the wind hits her again. Hard. Coat shifts. See it. She missed a button in the rage escape. Small gap at her chest. She feels the cold sneak in. Looks down. Looks up. Looks down again. For one split second, her face speed runs the full emotional spectrum. Confusion. Horror. Anger at the wind. Anger at the coat. Anger at herself. She snaps the coat closed with both hands like she's sealing a vault. I look away the moment I realize. I'm not blind, and I'm not made of stone. Brain offers exactly one thought before I re-center. Impressive. Clear my throat. Focus on the strap. Voice neutral. All good now. You can drive. She stares at me like a lie detector. Did you see? No, I cut in calmly. She blinks. No. Meet her eyes steady. I saw the wind being rude, that's it. She hesitates, then whispers, "You're lying." Small shrug. I'm being polite. Her shoulders drop a fraction. "Okay," she mutters. "Fine." I coil the strap. She just stands there, shifting weight, like she doesn't know what to do now that she isn't actively fleeing betrayal. Road is empty. Just me, her, the mud, and the sound of a relationship dying violently somewhere behind us. Finish coiling. Look up. "You have somewhere safe to go?" Jaw tight. "I have my apartment." "And your ex has your address," I say. She stiffens. "Yeah." Watch her a moment, then offer it. "You want me to follow you home? Just to make sure your car doesn't try to ruin your life again." Eyes widen slightly. "I don't need an escort." "I didn't say you did," I say. "I said I can." She studies me like she's searching for the hidden fee. Most guys who help want payment in gratitude, attention, access. I'm not asking for any of that. I'm just offering. Her voice gets quieter. "Why are you being nice?" I pause, answer honestly. "Because tonight sucked, and you didn't deserve the extra mud." She blinks, looks away fast like direct kindness is illegal. "Fine," she says. "Follow me. But if you drive weird, I'm calling the police." I nod. "Reasonable." She hesitates, then adds, "And don't tell anyone about the coat thing." Raise eyebrow. "What coat thing?" She narrows eyes. "Don't." Hands up. "Understood." She gets in, slams the door, starts the engine, then rolls window down a crack. "Also," I lean slightly. "Yeah?" She hesitates. "Thank you," she says fast, then rolls the window up. I smile to myself. Get in my car, follow at a steady distance. Taillights cut through the dark. I keep my eyes on the road, but my mind isn't on the mud anymore. Mind is on her. The way she held herself together while falling apart. The fact she ran out in a coat and lingerie because pride was all she had left. The way she asked for help. And one detail I can't ignore. She has the kind of presence that makes trouble feel inevitable. Not because she wants it, because life keeps throwing it at her. And tonight, I stepped into it too. Following someone home after you just yanked their car out of mud is a weird kind of intimacy. Don't know their name. And now you're both driving at midnight pretending this is normal. She drives fast. I stay a few car lengths back. At a red light, she checks the rearview mirror. Even through the glass, I can read it. Checking, calculating, deciding if I'm still there. I'm still there. Light turns green. She goes. I follow. 10 minutes later, she turns into an older apartment complex. Dim lighting. One flickering street lamp that looks like it wants to quit. She parks near the entrance. I park 2 spots behind. For a second, nothing happens. Then she steps out. Coat still clutched shut. Hair still a war crime. I get out too. Air smells like wet pavement and cold. She stares at the building like it's another enemy. I keep distance. "You good?" I ask. She nods too fast. "Yes." She doesn't move. I glance at the entrance. "You want me to walk you in?" "I said I'm good," she snaps. I nod. "Okay." Then add, "I'll stand here for a minute anyway, just in case your ex teleports." She looks at me. "Don't say it like that." I shrug. "It's a modern world." She tries to glare, but the glare is running low on fuel, finally. "Fine, walk me, but 2 steps behind. I don't need you hovering." 2 steps, I repeat. "Understood." We head to the entrance. She punches the code. Door clicks open. She goes in. I follow 2 steps behind like ordered. Hallway smells like old carpet and someone's dinner. We reach the elevator. She presses the button. Elevator arrives with a groan, like it's tired too. We step inside. Silence. She stares at the floor numbers. I catch her reflection in the elevator mirror. Hands still gripping the coat. Knuckles pale. Her floor arrives. She steps out fast. I follow. At her door, she fumbles keys once. Just once. Then gets it open. Steps inside. Turns around sharp like she expects me to vanish immediately. I should leave. That would be the polite ending. Instead, I ask gently, "Do you want me to leave?" Her mouth opens, closes, eyes shift away. Beat. "No," she says. I stay in the doorway. "I'm not coming in unless you tell me to." She looks at me. "You're weird." "I'm cautious," I say. "You're having a night." She stares, then steps aside. Fine, come in, but don't touch anything. And don't look at anything. And don't. I won't judge your apartment, I say. She narrows her eyes. I wasn't worried about the apartment. I pause, then nod like I understand. I'm not judging you, I say instead. She doesn't answer. Just walks deeper inside, tosses keys on a small table. Apartment is clean, but lived in. Books stacked near the couch, blanket folded neatly, bowl of keys and receipts, a small plant in the corner. She kicks off her shoes, keeps the coat on. I stay near the entry, hands visible, not invading space. She turns to face me, and now that she's not in the mud, her presence hits different. Stunning, yeah. But more the way she holds herself, even while wrecked, she says. So, are you going to ask my name? I blink. I was waiting for you to tell me if you wanted to be known. She freezes, then scoffs. My name is Claire. Claire, I repeat. I'm Anon. She stares. That's your name? It's what you can call me, I say. She shakes her head. She goes to the kitchen, opens a cabinet, pulls out a mug. Do you want tea? She asks like it's an afterthought. Yes, I say, but if it's not a trap. She glances over her shoulder. It might be. I'll risk it, I say. She fills the kettle, sets it on the stove, leans on the counter. For a moment, she looks steady. Then her shoulders drop. Voice goes lower. I feel stupid, she admits. I keep quiet a second. Why? She stares at the kettle. Because I knew, not everything, but I knew something was off. And I stayed, and I tried, and I did the thing where I told myself it wasn't real. She cuts herself off, jaw tight. My chest tightens. You're not stupid, I say. She laughs once, bitter. Are you sure? Yes, I say. Stupid is cheating. Stupid is getting caught and calling the person you hurt dramatic. Her eyes flick to me. She swallows, then mutters. Boot on the couch. I nod. Boot on the couch. She presses her lips together like she's trying not to crack. Then her voice slips a little. I walked out in my underwear. I don't smile. You walked out with dignity. The outfit was just improvised. She stares at me like she expected laughter. She turns away fast, blinks hard. I'm fine, she says automatically. I don't argue. I just ask. Do you want to talk about it? She shakes her head, then nods, then shakes again. I don't know, she admits. Kettle whistles. She flinches. She pours water into 2 mugs, dunks tea bags, slides one toward me. I take it. She wraps both hands around her mug, stares into it, quietly. He's going to text me tomorrow. I nod. Probably. And he'll act like I overreacted, she says. Also probably, I say. Her jaw clenches. I want to be the kind of woman who doesn't care. You are, I say. You left. She looks up. Leaving isn't not caring. No, I agree. Leaving is choosing yourself. She swallows something heavy, takes a sip, hands still shaking slightly. I keep my voice steady. You don't have to perform strong right now. Her eyes narrow. I'm not performing. I lift my mug a little. You're holding your coat shut like it's keeping you alive. She freezes, face flushes, glances down at the coat, then at me, irritated. It's cold, she lies. I nod. Sure. She glares, then sighs. She sets the mug down, unbuttons the coat a little. The room feels warmer instantly. She looks at me, eyes sharp again. If you say anything, I hold her gaze. I'm not saying anything. She stares a long second, then, almost, thank you for stopping. I frown. Stopping what? She looks away. Me from doing something dumb. I nod once. That's what steady people do. She studies me, then asks softer. Why are you steady? Most men aren't. I pause, answer honestly. Because I've seen what happens when people aren't. And because you needed it tonight. She stares, silent stretches, quietly. I don't know what you want from me. I set my mug down. I don't want anything from you. I just want you to be okay. Her eyes widen. Then she laughs once. That's annoying, she says, raise eyebrow. Being cared about is annoying. She nods. Yes. I smile a little. Noted. Claire tries to kick me out, politely, standing by the kitchen with a tea mug. Okay, you helped. You did your heroic mud thing. Now you can go. Look at her. She's shaking, Tell her she's shaking. I'm not, she snaps. Her hands absolutely are. Me, your hands disagree. She glares at her own hands like they personally betrayed her too. Puts mug down with surgical precision. Folds arms like that, fixes feelings. I'm fine. Just ask, calmly. Do you want me to call someone? Instant hostility. No. A friend, family. Face tightens harder. No. A therapist? She points at the door like a judge. Out. Raise hands. Okay, no therapist. She exhales, looks away, jaw locked. Take a step back so she knows I'm not pushing. I'm not trying to invade your life. I'm trying to make sure you don't spiral alone after a night like this. She side-eyes me. Spiral, she repeats. I don't spiral. Me? Then why did you try to drive into the wilderness in lingerie? She freezes. Instant red face. That was strategic, she hisses. Blink. Strategic. Yes, tactical retreat. Says it with full confidence. Like she didn't just escape betrayal wearing a coat and rage. Pause. Me, doomed. You're adorable. Her expression goes feral. I am not adorable. Me, you're calling it a tactical retreat. You're adorable. She grabs mug again purely to have something to hold. I hate you, she mutters. Me, you don't. She narrows eyes. You're too sure of yourself. Me, that's the nicest insult I've gotten all week. She tries to hide a smile. Fails. Smile flickers. She murders it instantly. Stop making me smile. Lean against counter. No. Long stare. Her brain finally gives up. Heavy sigh. Fine, stay 5 more minutes. Nod. Deal. She walks to living room, drops onto couch, stares at wall like the wall cheated on her too. I stay standing, close enough to be present, far enough to be safe. 5 minutes turns into 20. She tries to keep composure, voice keeps slipping anyway. Do you think I'm stupid? She asks, not looking at me. No. She nods once, staring forward. Do you think he'll tell people? Honesty time. Probably. People who cheat and get caught love framing themselves as the victim. It's predictable. Her fingers curl into the couch cushion. I hate that I still feel... She stops. Wait. Don't rush her. Embarrassed, she finishes quietly. Like I should have been better, smarter. Sit down, but leave space. You were smart. You trusted your eyes and left. She scoffs. After I yelled about boots. Nod like a priest. The boots were important. Tiny laugh escapes her. Me, if your friend told you this story, would you call her stupid? She pauses. No. Exactly. Don't treat yourself worse than you'd treat someone you care about. Swallow, eyes still on the wall, whispers, I don't know how to do that. Me, steady, then borrow me for a minute. She finally looks at me. Yeah, I'm steady. Use it. You don't have to be strong all by yourself tonight. She stares, then goes for the kill. You talk like you're in a movie. Shrug. I've been told I have main character energy. She rolls her eyes. You have, I own a toe strap energy. Me. That too. Her lips twitch again. She looks down at T-Mug, quieter. I keep thinking I should have hit him. Blink. Honesty. That would have been satisfying. She snaps her gaze at me. I add immediately, but it would have made your night worse, because then you'd be the one dealing with consequences. She exhales. Tension loosens by like 3%. I wanted him to hurt, she admits. Even just a little. Nod. That's normal. She squints. Are you judging me? No, I'm validating your humanity. She looks offended. Don't validate me. Smirk. Too late. She groans, sinks deeper into couch, wraps blanket around herself like she's trying to disappear. Stand up. Okay, here's what we're going to do. She narrows eyes. Yes, we. You're going to drink water, you're going to eat something, then you're going to sleep. In the morning, you decide what you want to do. She blinks. I'm not a child. Open her fridge without asking. Pause. Turn back. Do you have food? Her face tightens. Yes. Look inside. There is almost nothing. Some yogurt, a lemon, half a jar of pickles, and a bottle of almond milk. Close fridge slowly. Look at her. She looks back. Me, you don't eat. Her, I eat. Me, what, lemons? She glares. I've been busy. Busy being betrayed, understood. She starts to argue, then stops. Grab my phone. She sits up instantly. What are you doing? Ordering food. I don't need. You do, and if you try to stop me, I'll tell the delivery driver you escaped a crime scene in a coat. Her face goes red. You wouldn't. Smile. Try me. She sinks back, muttering unbelievable like it's a prayer. 20 minutes later, delivery bag arrives. She stares at it. You ordered soup. Yes. And bread. Yes. And cookies. Yes, for emotional damage. She glares at the cookies, then takes one. One bite. Shoulders drop slightly. Chews. Swallows. Quietly. Okay, that's good. Nod. Exactly. She eats slowly under blanket, still trying to act tough while someone else handles the basics. Then she looks at me, uncomfortable. You don't have to do this. Meet her eyes. I know, that's why it matters. Long pause, then she looks down, voice softer. If you leave, he might text me. Nod. He will. She swallows. And if he texts me, I might answer. Chest tightens. Do you want to answer? She's honest. No, I just hate silence. Nod once. Then you don't have to be in it alone tonight. She looks like she wants to argue, instead whispers, okay. First time her face actually softens. Not pretty soft, not flirt soft, just tired, real. Stand up, grab jacket. She stiffens immediately. You're leaving. Shake head. No, getting my charger from my car. I'm staying on that chair if you'll let me. You sleep. She blinks. On the chair. Yes, I'm not pushing, I'm just here. She stares, then nods once. Fine, but don't snore. Smirk. I don't snore. She rolls eyes, but a smile escapes again. Go get your charger before I change my mind. Head for the door. Behind me, she mutters, almost to herself. Thank you. Don't answer out loud. You just stay. Wake up in a chair. Blanket smells faintly like vanilla. Neck immediately files a complaint. Apartment is quiet in that early morning way. Soft light through blinds. Fridge hum. Someone moving carefully in the kitchen. Open eyes. Claire is there, hair pulled back. She notices me looking. Posture stiffens. Good, you're awake. Great, now you can leave. Blink. Check clock. Good morning to you too. She pours water with extreme precision. I don't do morning small talk. Tragic. I had a whole rise and shine speech. Her eyes narrow. If you say that to me, I'll throw the glass. Noted, no shining. She sips water, tone like a weather report. You slept in a chair. Yes. Her gaze flicks to my neck. Why? Quieter, shrug gently. Because you asked me to stay, and because you needed someone to keep the silence from eating you alive. Jaw tight. She stares at counter, flatly. I didn't need you. Raise eyebrow. You're right. You didn't need me. You just wanted to not be alone. Her head snaps toward me. I didn't want. She stops, swallows the rest of the sentence, mutters, You're annoying. I've heard that. She opens mouth to fight again. Then her phone buzzes on the counter. The sound cuts the room in half. She freezes. She stares at the phone like it's a grenade. Screen lights up. A name? Don't even need to see it. Her fingers hover, not touching. Keep voice neutral. You want to ignore it. Her voice is tight. Yes. Then ignore it. She narrows eyes. It's not that easy. I know, but you can still do it. Phone buzzes again. She reads, scoffs. What? She reads out loud, mocking his tone. Hey, last night got blown out of proportion. Can we talk like adults? Stare. Wow. She snaps at me. Wow. He's brave. She glares. Brave. To text that after you caught him with couch boot evidence. Her lips press together, fingers tighten around phone, whispers bitter. He thinks he can reset the story. Nod. That's what people like that do. She looks at me. People like that? People who don't take responsibility. They turn everything into a misunderstanding. Phone buzzes again. She reads silently. Face tightens further. What did he say? Her voice comes out smaller, angry and hurt mixed. He said, "You really left in your underwear. That was embarrassing." Jaw tight. She looks up at me like a dare, eyes sharp, watery underneath. "Was it embarrassing?" Hold her gaze. "No." She blinks once. Keep it steady. "It was powerful. You walked out of a situation that disrespected you. The outfit is just the detail he's using to make you feel small." She stares. Phone buzzes again. She glances down, quietly. "What do I say?" Lean back slightly. "You don't have to say anything, but if you want to, one message, no arguing, no explaining." She nods. Thumbs hover, types, pauses, deletes, types again. Hits send like she's throwing a knife. She holds phone out like it might bite. Me? "What did you say?" Her jaw tight. "I said, don't contact me again." Nod once. "Good." She stares at phone, waiting for impact. Stand up carefully, stretch neck. She glances at me automatically. "You okay?" Question escapes before she can stop it. She looks annoyed at herself. Me, smirking. "You just cared." Her, "I didn't." Me, "You did." Her, "I was being polite." Me, "Sure, tactical politeness." Eye roll from her, then hesitation. Voice drops. "Thank you." "For what?" "For staying and for not making it weird." Raise eyebrow. "I made it a little weird." Her mouth twitches. "Okay, not making it worse." Nod. "You're welcome." She watches me for a second, then uncomfortable. "So, are you leaving now?" Shrug. "If you want." She narrows eyes. "I don't want you to think you can just..." Calm. "I'm not assuming anything. I'm checking what you need." She looks away, then blurts fast. "I need to not be alone right now." Chest tightens in that real way. Nod once. "Okay." She exhales, relief and irritation mixed. "Fine, but you're not staying forever." "Understood. I'll leave eventually." She opens a cabinet, grudgingly. "Do you want coffee?" Smile. "Yeah, if it's not a trap." She shoots me a look. "It might be." "I'll risk it." She pours coffee, slides mug toward me without looking. Tiny gesture, but bigger than tea. "Quiet moment," she says softly, like she can't believe the words. "I didn't think anyone would take my side that fast." Meet her eyes. "I didn't take a side. I chose you. Because you were right." She swallows, holds my gaze longer this time, whispers, "That's dangerous." Lean back slightly. "For him." She lets out a small, real laugh, shakes head, stunned. "You're unreal." "I'm just here." She stares at her mug, quieter. "Stay a little longer." Nod once. "I will." And for the first time since she ran out of that building, she doesn't look like she's running anymore. She looks like she's starting to stand in the next few days. Claire tries to act normal, which is her first mistake, but I saw her after midnight with tea, guard slipping. Once you see the real person underneath, you don't unsee it. We text, not constantly. Claire doesn't do hearts. Claire does tactical check-ins. "Claire, did you eat?" Me, "Yes." Claire, "What?" Me, "Food." Claire, "Be serious." Me, "Chicken, rice, vegetables. I'm surviving." Claire, "Good. Least romantic conversation in history. Also the clearest proof she cares." Friday. I ask her to get dinner. She spends 12 minutes pretending she's not thinking about it, then replies like she's signing a contract. Claire, "It's not a date." Me, "Great, I hate dates." Claire, "You literally asked me." Me, "I asked you to eat food with me in public." Claire, "That is a date." Me, "Then it's a date that isn't a date." Claire, "Fine. That's her version of consent." Fully agreed. Pick her up at 7. She opens door exactly on time. Hair brushed, makeup subtle, coat buttoned properly, face composed. She looks expensive. I stare for half a second. She notices. Eyes narrow instantly. "What?" Keep voice steady. "You look good." She rolls eyes like a defense mechanism. "I always look good." Nod. "True." She pauses because I didn't argue, then walks past me to the car. Confidence of someone who hates being perceived and still demands admiration. She gets in, crosses legs, stares ahead. Drive in silence 3 minutes, then she says bluntly, "Say something." Glance at her. I thought you hated small talk. I do, so say something meaningful. Nod. Okay. Drive 10 more seconds. Then, Mud tried to keep you. She turns sharply. I keep it calm. And you still got out? She stares, jaw tight, looks out window. Don't say things like that. Smirks slightly. Why? Irritated. Because it makes me feel stuff. Me. That's the point. She scoffs. No, the point is dinner. Right, dinner, nothing else. She shoots me a look. Stop sounding smug. I'm not smug, I'm hungry. She sighs like she's suffering. Corner of her mouth twitches once. Progress. We go to a small place. She didn't need to dress up for. She did anyway. Host seats us. She scans the room. Ask, you okay? She nods. I don't like people looking at me. Raise eyebrow. You walked out of a building in lingerie. She glares. That was an emergency. Lean in slightly. This is calmer than an emergency. She looks offended. Don't use that word. Sit back. Which one? Calmer. So I adjust. You're controlled? She pauses. Nods once, satisfied. Yes. Waiter comes over. Claire orders like she could fire him. Waiter leaves carefully. I watch her, amused. You're terrifying. Eyes narrow. Good. Not good. The waiter thinks you might sue him. She scoffs. He should bring my food on time then. I laugh quietly. She watches me. You laugh a lot, she says. I enjoy life. Her expression tightens. I don't. Look at her for a beat. Ask gently. Want to? She blinks like she got hit with something soft. Looks away fast. Maybe, she mutters. Dinner goes better than she expects, which annoys her. She keeps trying to stay distant, but keeps leaning closer when she's invested. Asks what I do for work. Asks real follow-up questions. Laughs once, quiet, genuine. Then coughs. Raise eyebrow. Did you just laugh? She glares. No. You did. Prove it. I can't. She stares. Flat. You're flirting. Me. Yes. She blinks because she expected denial. You admit it? Yes, I'm a confident man. She looks away, cheeks warm. Gross. Tone says the opposite. After dinner, we walk outside. Cold air. She hugs coat around herself. I don't touch her without permission. I just match her pace. She looks up at me, uncomfortable. Why are you like this? Like what? Patient? Shrug. Because you're worth the time. She freezes for half a second, then looks away, mutters, You say things that make me want to throw you into traffic. Smile. That's affection in your language. She glares. It's not. Me, teasing. You didn't deny you want me. She stops walking. I stop too. She stares like she's preparing to fight. Then, very quietly, I don't know what I want. Nod once. Okay. She narrows eyes. You're not going to push. No, I'm going to be clear. Step closer, but don't crowd. I like you. I'm not here to fix you. I'm not here to claim you. I'm here because I want to be. She swallows hard, looks up, searching, then tries to sound annoyed. Are we doing this? Raise eyebrow. Doing what? She gestures vaguely between us like she hates the concept of feelings. This, whatever this is. Hold her gaze. If you want. Her eyes narrow. Then she steps in suddenly, grabs the front of my jacket, kisses me. Her hands tremble slightly. She pulls back, breath tight. That was stupid. Me. That was honest. Jaw clenched. She looks away embarrassed. Mutters, Take me home. Pause. To your place? She flicks her eyes to mine. To yours. Chest tightens. Nod once. Okay. Drive back. She sits very still. Then her hand shifts on the seat. Slowly, without looking at me. She reaches over, hooks one finger into my sleeve. Not a full handhold, not a public romance gesture, just a tiny claim, a quiet decision. And that's Claire. She can't say I'm falling, so she does it with one finger. Finally get her to my place. Claire is quiet the whole walk. Unlock the door, step aside like a gentleman. She walks in first like she owns the place. Chin up, shoulders squared, coat still buttoned. She scans my apartment once. Quick, it's suspicious. like she expects something embarrassing to jump out of a cabinet. Then she turns to me. Say it, she says. Blink at her. Say what? Her eyes narrow. Whatever you're thinking. Shut the door behind us. Meet her gaze. I'm thinking you're braver than you want anyone to know, I say. She rolls her eyes hard. That's not what I meant. Tilt my head. Then what did you mean? Her jaw tightens. Her eyes flick to my mouth for half a second. Then she looks away like she's mad at herself for noticing. I mean, she says, voice lower, if we're doing this, don't make it weird. Step closer. Slow. Give her space to step back. She doesn't. I don't do weird, I say. She scoffs. You literally called my escape a tactical retreat. That was accurate, I say. Her lips press into a line. The kind of line people make when they're trying not to smile, or trying not to shake. She takes a breath. Unbuttons her coat. Under it is a beautiful form-fitting dress. She watches my face like a hawk. Keep my expression steady. But I'm not made of stone. My eyes take her in. Her shape. She catches it instantly. Voice sharp. Don't. Hold her gaze. I'm looking, I say calmly. Not laughing, not judging, not taking, just looking. She swallows, eyes still locked on mine. Then she whispers, like she's mad at herself for saying it out loud. I hate that I want you. Step closer until the air changes. You don't hate it, I say. You hate that you can't control it. Her eyes flash. Stop being right, she mutters. Smile a little. No. And that's it. That's the moment her control finally slips. She grabs my shirt. Kisses me hard, like she's been holding it back since the mud. Kiss her back with the same certainty I used pulling her car free. Because Claire doesn't need a guy who hesitates around her. She needs someone who can stay steady while she shakes. I don't rush her. I don't turn it into a performance. We move together, slow at first, then hungry enough to make the room feel smaller. She pulls back for half a second, eyes sharp again. If you say anything stupid, she warns, brush my thumb along her cheek. I won't. She narrows her eyes, still not fully trusting me. Then she whispers, Good. She kisses me again. The rest of the night turns into a blur of closeness and heat, the kind of tension that finally has somewhere to go. Claire isn't loud, she's intense, focused, and my brain won't shut up the whole time, just looping one thought like an idiot. This is real. This is happening. At some point, she rests her forehead on my chest, murmurs like it's a complaint. You're too good at this. Smirk. At what? At not being awful, she mutters. Kiss her hair. Bare minimum. She makes an irritated sound. Don't be humble, she says. It's irritating. Laugh quietly. Noted. She lifts her head, stares at me for a long moment, eyes softer than I've seen yet. Then she whispers like it surprises her. I feel safe. Good. She rolls her eyes weakly. You're not even going to... I'm not going to ruin it, I say, and that shuts her up. She curls closer. Morning comes too fast. Light slips through the blinds. Wake up first. Lie still. Listen. Claire's breathing slow, asleep against my shoulder, hair across my chest. Move carefully. She wakes anyway, her eyes open. She blinks once, then freezes when she remembers where she is. Her face goes bright red. Oh my God, she whispers, raise an eyebrow. Good morning. She sits up instantly, clutches the blanket to her chest, scans the room like the furniture is about to testify against her, then looks at me, panicked. She starts. Yes, I say, her eyes narrow. Don't say it like that. Smirk. Say it like what? We had a nice night. She looks personally offended by the word nice. That was not nice, she mutters. That was... She stops, searching for a word that won't expose her feelings. I lean back, amused. That was what? She glares. Shut up. Smile. Okay. She stares a second, then looks down at the sheets, voice suddenly smaller. Do you regret it? She asks, not looking at me. My smile fades. Sit up a little. Steady. No, I say. Do you? She swallows. Fingers tighten on the blanket. Then she whispers like she hates the honesty. No. Nod once. Good, I say. Her eyes flick up, searching my face. And, I add, calm, I'm not going to treat you differently today. Her brows knit. What does that mean? It means you're not a mistake, I say. You're a choice. She stares at me. Her throat moves like she swallows hard. Then she looks away fast. Stop, she mutters. Tilt my head. Stop what? She snaps, voice shaky. Stop making me feel things. Lean in just enough that she knows I'm there. You felt things before me, I say. I'm just the first person you're letting see it. Her eyes flash. Then she surprises me. Leans forward, presses her forehead to my shoulder for 1 second. Tiny silent reset. Pulls back, clears her throat. Sharp mode returns like she flipped a switch. I'm leaving, she says, raise an eyebrow. You want coffee first? She narrows her eyes. No. I stand up. Yes. She stares. You're not my boss. Walk toward the kitchen. I'm your provider of caffeine. She mutters something that sounds a lot like unbelievable. But she follows anyway. Pour coffee. Watch her stand there in my kitchen wrapped in my blanket. And it hits me, simple and clear. She came into my life in a coat and a storm. But she doesn't feel like chaos. She feels like something that's been missing a long time. Something worth keeping. Fast forward a bit. Claire tries to pretend the morning after doesn't matter. First instinct is always the same. Shrink the moment, fold it neatly, put it on a shelf, act untouched. She drinks coffee standing up, avoids looking at my bed, keeps the blanket. When she leaves fast. At the door, she pauses, hand on the handle, stiff as a board. This doesn't mean you own me, she says. I lean against the wall, relaxed. I don't want to own you. Her eyes narrow. Good. Then she hesitates. Gaze flicks to me. Voice drops. I'll text you, she mutters. Raise an eyebrow. That sounds dangerously affectionate. She glares. Don't smile. Okay. She bolts before her face can betray her again. Next 2 days she's just Claire. Short messages, strong tone, quiet care hiding under sharp edges. Claire. Did your neck recover from the chair? Me. Barely. I'm filing a complaint. Claire, against who? Me, you. Claire, good. You deserve it. That feeling when her version of flirting is threatening me with paperwork. Then Friday hits. And Friday brings the one thing I knew was coming, eventually. At the grocery store after work, grabbing basic survival items, turn into the parking lot, and I see a familiar car near the entrance. Claire's. She's standing by the trunk, coat buttoned, hair neat, holding a bag of groceries. And in front of her is a man, too close, leaning in like he has a right. I recognize him instantly, not because I met him properly, because I heard his voice the night she ran, because I heard the arrogance in she's dramatic, park without thinking. I don't come in swinging, I just walk toward them. Steady pace. The ex notices me first. Eyes flick over me. Height. Build. Calm expression. His smile turns fake instantly. Hey, he says like we're buddies. You're the guy from the night. I don't answer him. I look at Claire. She looks at me, and that's enough. Her shoulders don't drop. Her chin doesn't shake, but her eyes soften a fraction. The ex follows her gaze and smirks. Oh, he says slowly. So that's what this is. Claire doesn't speak. He steps closer to her, voice lowering. I came to talk, he says. Like adults. Claire's eyes narrow. Adults don't cheat. He scoffs. You're still doing this? You're still acting? Stop, I say, calm. The ex turns to me, amused. Or what? I hold his gaze, steady. Or you'll embarrass yourself more, I say. He laughs. I'm not embarrassed. I nod once. That's part of your problem. His smile tightens. Then he turns back to Claire, switching tactics. Voice goes soft and syrupy like a salesman. Claire, he says, we had something. You can't just throw it away over one mistake. Her jaw clenches. I watch her breathe. She's fighting the urge to explode. He leans in again. You're really going to replace me, he murmurs. With some guy who plays hero with a toe strap? Claire's eyes flash, and before she can go nuclear, I speak. You're not being replaced, I say. You're being removed. His expression darkens. He looks me up and down, trying to claw back control. You don't even know her, he sneers. I glance at Claire, then back at him. I know enough, I say. I know she walked out. I know she chose herself. Claire swallows hard. The ex's jaw tightens. He looks at Claire. "Enjoy your rebound," he says. Then he turns and walks away. Claire stays still until he's far enough away. Then her shoulders drop a little. She looks down at her grocery bag. I keep my voice gentle. "You okay?" She nods once, then shakes her head. Then lets out a short laugh that sounds too close to tears. "He always does that," she mutters. "He always tries to get the last word." "And you didn't give it to him," I say. She looks up at me, eyes glossy, still fierce. "I wanted to," she admits. "I wanted to destroy him." I nod. "I know." She swallows, then whispers quieter. "I didn't run." My chest tightens. "No," I say. "You didn't." She stares at me for a second, then says, like she's testing the words, "You make it easier." I hold her gaze. "That's the point," I say. "You don't have to fight alone." Her eyes drop to my hand, then she reaches out and grabs my wrist. Then she releases it fast, like she didn't mean to show that much. "I hate that he can still," she starts. "Still what?" I ask. Her jaw tightens, voice low. "Still make me feel small?" I step closer. "Then let me remind you," I say quietly. "You're not small. You're just tired." She swallows again, looks at me, and this time she doesn't hide it all the way. Voice rough. "I don't know what this is," she says. "With you." I nod once. "Okay." She snaps, annoyed. "Don't okay me, say something." I meet her gaze. "It's simple," I say. "I want you, not as a rescue, not as a rebound, as you." She stares, lips part slightly, then she whispers, "I think I'm falling in love with you." There it is. Not a joke, not a threat, not a tactical message, a real sentence. I don't turn it into a speech, I just say it steady. "Good." She blinks. "Good?" "Yes," I say, "because I'm falling too." Her eyes widen, then she looks away. "Shut up," she mutters. I smile softly. "No." She swallows, then looks back. "Take me home," she says. I pause. "Your place?" She shakes her head, hesitates, then admits it. "Yours." I nod once. "Okay." We load her groceries into my trunk. She climbs into the passenger seat, posture still stiff. But as I start the engine, her hand finds my arm for half a second. Quiet touch, quiet choice. And as we drive away, it hits me, and I almost laugh. Claire didn't escape this time. She stayed.